but if I can't see you raising your hand, I'm just going to call you randomly. So you unmute yourself and introduce yourself, your name, your track, and a fun fact about your country. Okay, so hi Mayowa Michael. I can see you raising your hand. You can go ahead to speak. Thank you. Please be audible.
All right. Good morning, everybody. I hope you can hear me.
Yes, we can hear you.
All right. My name is Mayowa Michael. I'm a Nigerian. I'm a Yoruba by tribe. Okay. A fact about Nigerians is that Nigerians are very beautiful and they have a resilient spirit. They don't used to give up easily. They have resilient spirit. We used to go for anything that we want. And no matter the how tough it is, we still used to persevere and keep going. I think I've noticed that about Nigerians. Even though things are tough, we still hold up that one day it go better. That's one thing I learned about Nigerian.
That's very good. That's very true, though. I know that about Nigerians too. They have the endurance spirit, perseverance spirit. They're very resilient. I'm a Nigerian myself, so I can say that about us. Thank you very much, Mayowa. Where the Yorubas in the house?
Thank you.
Mayowa is representing you guys. Thank you. Nice to meet you. What track are you? You did not mention your track.
Yoruba.
Your track. Are you in the product design class?
Okay, product design, yes. My track.
Yay,
I'm in product design class.
Yes. All right. So much later, we'll be introducing you to your facilitator. Nice to meet you again, Mayowa. You can now mute your mic.
Thank you, the host.
So I think the next person raising his hand is Geoffrey Logovi. I'm not sure if I pronounced that correctly, but you can unmute and speak.
All right. Hi, everyone. So the pronunciation is correct. You can call me Geoffrey Logovi. Anyone is a Togolese now. So I am from Togo and I am a student in computer science. I applied for the DevRel track, and the first fun fact from Togo is we have our capital has the, I can say, one state of your, like Nigeria, one state, and the second is that Togolese are beautiful. So Mayowa, you can concurrence with our girls here also. So the third one is we are like energetic. That is all for me. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much, Geoffrey. So if you guys did not hear him well, Geoffrey said they're energetic in Togo, they're beautiful. He said you cannot even compare with the girls in Togo, and they're very beautiful. Do you mean that we can't compete? Like Nigerians can't compete with Togo girls? Don't try Nigerian girls. Don't try us. Anyway, thank you very much, Geoffrey. So nice to meet you. I think you said it's in the DevRel track, so you'll be introduced to your facilitator later today. So nice to meet you. The next person, Victoria's Queen Esther, you can go ahead. Hi, Victoria. We can't hear you. Okay, Victoria, we might have to get back to you because we can't hear you now. Let's go to Unwosu Sarah.
Hello, good morning, everybody. I'm so excited.
We're excited too.
Yes, my name is Mosu Sarah Ifoma, and I'm a Nigerian. I'm actually from I'm actually from the eastern parts of the country, but currently I'm actually based in the north central part of the country. So I'm so happy to be here. Nigeria is a very nice country, honestly. And in one way or the other, we've been having economic challenges, but we thrive through. We thrive through. We are survivors. We survive in every way. We survive in every way. So my track is product management, and I'm really happy to be here.
Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much, Sarah. So you're also a Nigerian. That's the second person from Nigeria. And your track is product management. So nice to meet you, Sarah. We hope that you sorry, I didn't know I was muted. Okay, let's move ahead. Next, the people I'm seeing here raising their hands are all Nigerians. I want us to Manfred Pepu. Are you there? Can you unmute your mic and introduce yourself? Would like to hear from you. Manfred Pepu, can you hear me? Okay, before Manfred Pepu goes, Musa Danladi, you can go.
Okay, so good morning, everyone. My name is Musa Danladi. I work in strategy, I work in finance as well, and I'm excited to be here. So my track is product management. And one thing about Nigerians, like most people here have mentioned, is we're resilient people, and that translates into like what we do personally. So maybe you're an entrepreneur, maybe you are into entertainment. It just shows that yes, regardless of the challenges, you can still push on. Yeah, and in addition to that, we also have the best jollof rice in Africa. So I don't know.
Okay, thank you very much, Musa. That's also a Nigerian there. I don't know where are the Ghanaians? I called Manfred Pepu because I know he's a Ghanaian. He and there's somebody else, I think Lydia, but I'm not seeing them anymore. So okay, I wanted to actually ask them. I wanted to actually ask them who has the best jollof, Nigerians or Ghanaians, because we had to settle this once and for all, but they're not here. So I think automatically Nigerians win since they're not here. Nigerians win that. So that's good. So we go ahead. I think that's okay. Let me take one more person. Juni, you can go.
Hi everyone. Thank you for the opportunity to be here.
You're
I'm
welcome.
thank you. I'm in the developer relations track. I'm actually Nigerian, but I'm studying in Mauritius. So since there's been a lot of Nigerians that have given facts about Nigeria, I'll just give one interesting fact about Mauritius. So Mauritius is actually in the east coast of
Sorry,
Africa.
Juni, where did you say you are?
Mauritius.
Oh, Mauritius. Okay, so tell us facts about Mauritius.
Yeah. So Mauritius actually has no official language. Although English is seen as the main language in government and used for administrative purposes, most people in the island actually speak French. They also speak Creole, and because it's heavily populated by Asians, you can find a lot of Asian people speaking their own languages as well. So I think that's why there isn't any official language in the country.
Well, that's beautiful. Thank you for those facts, Denny. What track are you learning?
Developer relations.
What? Developer relations. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, that's cool. Thank you very much. So can you speak French fluently?
No, not fluently. Just a few sentences and that's it.
Wow. Okay. That's cool. Nice to meet you. I don't know if I should take one more person. Okay, Joy Osilaja, you can go ahead. Sorry if I pronounced your name wrong.
Hi, good morning, everybody. Joy Oshilaja is my name.
Okay.
Yeah, so product management is my track. One fun fact about Nigerians is that we are diverse in our culture. Secondly, I think Nigerians have a way of expressing emotions. We like slangs. We like using slangs to express how we feel. So that's one of the things I just wanted to share.
Okay, thank you very much, Joy. So, do you know some slangs that we use in Nigeria? Can you just tell us some slangs that we use in Nigeria? Or your favorite slang?
Okay, so one of the slangs I just learned this week is Nikini. I'm not Yoruba, but I hear this Nikini everywhere. Oh God.
I think that means you're saying what or something like that, but
yeah, there's a way they say it sarcastically and it sounds like
that's very true. I think there's also Omo, then there's they play.
yeah. We are full of slangs.
Yes. Okay. Thank you very much, Joy. That's all we can take for the introduction session. So we're going to go ahead right now to talk about Products of Africa. But before that, we would take a 1-minute break. DJ, you can please play a music for us. I think someone requested Gaza by Olamide or something. Just 1 minute.
Tony, go diabo.
Me, I no send nobody, I go Gaza. Come see wahala, them say we the Gaza. Anybody to my bed, I no below my bed. A legend. Yami show to get. Bad boy to the end, and we know they follow trend. Got my men in sorry bed, notorious to my last breath. Before the money we stack, they tell us where we back. Now they all wanna come back, they wanna link in back. Big propeller, big boss and be fella. Talo fe tokula, egbo talo kuwa. Man, I straight from the jungle, so man got steady the bar. Smoking like a fat joint with them all for shabao. And I no send nobody, I'm from Zangao. Come see wahala, them say we the Gaza, we the Gaza, we go Gaza. Me, I no send nobody, I go Gaza. Come see wahala, them say we the Gaza. Around con Gaza, no go they send me Aza. Me o she Mr. Money, and me come Zanza. Oga embargo, mo konra bi El Chapo. Ti ba náwó mi o collabo, bóyá kọ́lọ́ yáwó lábò. On close, And I got too many models, Kala, cause I got too many foes. Allah, I can take away their sorrows, bless their souls. May Allah rest their souls. Y'all know these niggas hoes. I know original bone killer, so we pro. If you mess with my back, then you mess with the bros. Oh my fuck.
Yeah. Bad guys in the building. I told you I'm the life for the party. Why your guys want they try to lead that beat? Bitty ain't don't go, make me want to hack. So give me them side, Sholo Maggie. Mommy see I no be legal spender. I got a shitload of that legal tender. I'm thinking how we met is not coincidental. I can make your life just a little better. Have you ever been to Lagos? Have you been with a guy from my city? Hakuna Matata. I like your matako, my titi. Le Guédou est magique. Fimi les chevaux danser. Tu es magnifique, mais la qui style élégant, enchanté. Mademoiselle, c'est le moment de faire la fête. C'est le moment de faire la fête. Oh yeah, hold your neighbor, Besuma go magnet. C'est le moment de faire la fête. Oh yeah, show them.
We don't cast, last. Now everybody go to breakfast. Shayo. Shayo. Choco power for the result, oh. Nothing to discuss, oh. Cause I did win by default and without any doubt, oh. I'm a me happy adult, oh. I no go feed the girl, it's out, oh. I'm a mind that's with the talk, oh. I put my life into my job and I know I'm in trouble. She manipulate my love, oh. I know holy and I know that get both. Like the Baba Frayo, my ayo, don't cry, yo. I need to go and shayo. 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 Shayo. I did Port when them kill Soboma. I did try to buy moto, Toyota Corolla. My feelings been this swing like Django Lover.
Thank you very much. I hope you can all hear me. Can you all hear me?
Yes.
Can hear you.
Yeah, we can.
Okay, now I'm about to, if you're unmuted, kindly mute your mic, please. Kindly mute your mic. Thank you very much. So I'm about to, DJ, can you please bring it down a little bit more? Thank you. So now I'm going to give us an overview of what we do at Product Hub Africa, our vision and our mission. So firstly, you came into this community because, you know, this community is all about tech and empowering people in tech. So yes, that's what we do. We're a tech community. We empower product enthusiasts. That's a major thing. We empower people in product, but we recently extended our tentacles to other people in DJ, can you please bring it down? Thank you. So we recently extended our tentacles to people outside because, you know, we all deal with products. Even if you're a DevRel person, you're a cybersecurity person, you're all dealing with one product or the other. So we felt that apart from product management and product design, we should bring in more other people, give other people the opportunity to experience this. And that's why we're doing this. So this is a community of tech people. We're empowering product enthusiasts in building products that they will use to make a measurable impact in the world as a whole. So like we know, it's for Africans around the world. And we hope that as we're instilling this in you, you can also, at the end of the day, shine this torch around for others to be a part of this. So what we also do is we promote the SDGs 4, 5, and 7 by building a Pan-African community to empower deprived boys and girls in rural communities. So we know that most communities deal with just girls, but we have decided to make this for boys and girls, for male and female in general, and in rural communities and beyond, with quality education and skills to help them make measurable socioeconomic impact in the world. And we have set out primarily to close the skills gap and reduce the negative effects of undermining Africans' capability in the workforce. So we know how in some countries it's very hard for Africans to get jobs. They could say because of their race, because they're Africans, or because they do not have appropriate skills. So we're trying to work against that. So trying to build a world where Africans will be recognized, and even in the workplace, even when they're supposed to share their skills, Africans will be recognized and they won't be deprived of opportunities that are meant for them. So in this community, you can find room for growth. I mean, since some of you joined this community, you've been able to grow in one aspect or the other. So in this community, you can find room for growth, for mentorship, for free trainings like you're receiving now, for meaningful connections. I advise you that in the course of this bootcamp, try to make the best connection that you can make, because after this bootcamp, you might not even see 50% of people here anymore. So the time that you have is now. Try to make the connections that you can make. So like I was saying, we offer meaningful connections, job placement, opportunity placement, visibility, and fun. Like you're having now. Are you not having fun? I'm very sure you guys are having fun. The DJ have been giving you guys back-to-back music, and I'm also enjoying that. So that's that about our mission and our vision. I'm going to quickly introduce the team, the people that are making everything work in PHA. It's really not a one-man thing. In case you did not know, it's not something that one person can do. So here we have different people doing different things to make everything work. And so firstly, I would like to introduce the community manager in person of Aisha. Aisha, I think you can just wave your hand. So I don't know if you guys can see her, or Aisha, you can just say hi. Are you on the call?
Yes, I am. Hi, guys. Good morning, and welcome to the training. I'm sure you guys already know me. I've been the one conversing with you guys, and you've been seeing me on Slack. But don't worry, we are still here for you guys. If you need any help, we are here to help you sort it out. So once again, welcome to the training.
Okay, thank you very much, Aisha. That's your community members, guy. Community manager, guys. The next person is Anu Luwako. I'm not sure if she's on the call, but if she can quickly say hi before we move on to the next person. Okay, she's probably not on the call, so we can move on to Eniola Adesonya. Are you on the call? Eniola Adesonya is the product manager's lead. So if you're in product management, you know that your lead is Eniola Adesonya. She's probably not on the call. Oh, she's here. Hi.
Hi, guys. Nice to meet all my fellow product managers in training. Nice to meet you guys.
Thank you very much. So for product design, we have Smith. Emmanuel Smith, are you on the call? I'm not sure he's on the call. So Smith is the product design lead. We also have Chukwuka Ogo is the PHA dev lead. Chooks, are you on the call?
Yes, I am.
Okay, kindly introduce yourself.
Okay, my name is Crooks Ogu Chukwuka Erasmus. I prefer Crooks, so you don't stress yourself and spell the name. I'm the developer for PHA, the lead. So if you have any developer questions, any questions concerning any coding stuff, just let me know. I'll fix you.
Okay, thank you very much, Chooks. We have another Eniola. She's the content writer. So anything you're seeing in your newsletters, in your emails, sometimes, if you're already a community member, though, you'll be getting more emails from her. And then some content on our social media pages was written by Eniola. So is Eniola here? Kindly introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Eniola. So welcome to PHA. Expect like engaging emails. Please, you people should respond to my emails when I send them. Welcome and have like a very nice time here. Enjoy.
Thank you very much, Eniola. You have heard her. So always respond to her emails. She just wants to know how you're doing and checking up on you generally. So the next person is Opeyemi. Opeyemi, are you on the call?
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning. You can introduce yourself very quickly.
Yeah, my name is Otepoyi Okoyemi, yemi.dev.fig on Slack. You should be
You must
familiar
have
with
seen him. You must have seen that name.
Yeah, basically that's all. I get you guys will get to know me better as the bootcamp proceeds.
Okay, thank you very much. I think Yemi does not talk too much. Okay, so last person, I guess, is Trust. Trust, are you on the call? Okay. I'm trying to see if he's on the call. Okay, he's not here. Then we also have one more person, Otilia from Portugal, but I'm not sure if she's here right now. So because of time, I would like us to forge ahead, please. So right now we're supposed to have an explanation of our commitment MOU. But we'll be sending this to our emails because of time. It's not something that we can read out right now, but we have a commitment MOU where we would like to explain to you all how this program is going to take place, the things that we're going to do, and we'll need your signatures to make sure that you agree with us on these terms. So some terms like you have to share everything about this bootcamp or everything about this training on your social media pages every day. So like now that you're having this orientation, you can take a screenshot of this Zoom interface or of the meeting or this orientation in general, post it on your social media pages and tag us. Make sure you tag, don't forget to tag us. Tag us, use the hashtag PHA Bootcamp 2.0. Make sure you tag us on all social media. Make sure that you're doing this every day, even while your training starts on Monday. Make sure you're doing this. And other terms like your media, your pictures, your testimonials, you can also use it on our social media pages. So, but not to worry, we'll be sharing this MOU with you in your emails. So all you need to do is append your signature on the MOU and then we can go ahead to use it. But definitely you can start today. What else? So what to expect from this training and from you all, like I've said, is your utmost attention and dedication. We know that it might not be easy, and as time goes on, you might, start getting tired, like, oh, why did I even choose product management? I thought it was easy. People said you don't have to code, but product management is actually hard. I'll advise you from now, buckle your belts. So don't get tired, okay? Because you know that what you stand to gain at the end of this program is something very, very big. It's very huge. So just persevere. I know that not all of us are Nigerians, so they said it's only Nigerians that know how to persevere, but we're Africans, and I believe we all have the same spirit. We all have the same resilient spirit. So I advise that you pull through. Make sure you're always attending every class because attendance counts, and you're all going to always mark the attendance form every morning, like when you join your class or anytime you join your class. I don't know if every class will be morning, but you'd be taking your attendance form. So make sure you attend every class. Make sure you take every assessment, every task. Make sure you work on your project. The fact that you have made your certification voucher payment does not mean that you'll be graduating. Please just know this. It does not mean that you'll be graduating. But your dedication to this bootcamp is what counts. You attending class, you being active, you engaging, you taking in your task, your assessments, and everything that you have to do, doing it duly is what actually counts, because the team is watching and they're putting a mark to everybody's name. So I think that's all for now. That's all from my end. I think the DJ can play music for 30 seconds before Aishat comes up to give you your track introduction. Thank you, guys. Bye for now.
Yeah. The biggest fish you don't show. Everywhere you don't show. Let me mess up. Over the delu, chin chin. Aye, ife memego. Ndike wobodo. Ndike jobodo. Over the delu, chin chin. Yeah, yeah. Aye, anya potago. One time I yes, Tukulani na for chairs. If I'm nigga, I'm dead. Nkwabi with Texas pepe. Can't see my palace and go there. Father, say man, no be silent again. You ain't jack with all of my carrots. You think so you no go skip it. Nigerian nightmare, style bender. See the swagger where I carry enter. Show fresh, but I carry mental. Fuck with my family, bad temper. Large entrance, check out the fat pendant. Shall I quick comedy bartender? Big spending only Hollywood. White tabada, I'm a Yoruba check. Nike, wobodo. Nike, jobodo. Obodo delu, chin chin. Aye, anya potago. Nike, wobodo. Nike, jobodo. Obodo delu, one time I yes, Utukulani na for chairs. If I'm nigga, I'm dead. Nkwabi with Texas pepe. Can't see my palace and go tell your father, say man, no be silent again. You ain't jack with all of my carrots. You think so you no go skip it. Nigerian nightmare, style bender. See the swagger where I carry enter. Show fresh, but I carry mental. Fuck with my family, bad temper. Large entrance, check out the fat pendant. Shall I quick comedy bartender? Big spending only Hollywood. White tabada, I'm a Yoruba check. Nike, wobodo. Nike, jobodo. Obodo delu, chin chin. Aye, anya potago. Nike, wobodo. Nike, jobodo. Obodo delu, chin chin. Aye, anya potago.
Ololaje Miyashake.
Tune into the king of
Hi, everyone. Can you see my screen?
Yeah,
Yes,
we
we can
can.
see
Yeah,
your
we can.
Okay, Aisha, you're up next.
Yeah, can you please let me scroll down to the training overview part? Not this part, you've already explained what the expectations are. Okay, thank you very much, everyone. Sorry for the slight wait. We're just trying to make sure that everybody can see what we have in store for you, because reading it out loud might not it might not show you, but we have a lot in stock for you for each track. So I'll be starting off with the product design track and what you would be covering over the 6 weeks period of this training. So first of all, you'll be having the introduction to product design and design thinking. Of course, first of all, you have to go into the meaning of product design, understanding the terms and jargons that are used in product design. Then moving on, you'll be learning user research and analysis, understanding your users, your target audience. Then moving on, you would also learn about ideation and concept development. how to ideate and create solutions for your target audience. Your your facilitators would be the one handling all this. They have a lot in store for you. Of course, we can't include everything that is in the curriculum, so we just have to bring out the big points that you will be learning throughout this training. Then moving on, you'll be learning visual design fundamentals. This is when you start seeing all what you've been learning come into fruition. You start seeing everything on your screen. You start calling yourself a designer. You can you can even start collecting gigs from your people. And then you learn how to prototype, create all the interesting motion designs that you've always seen on your favorite applications. Then you move on to usability testing, ensuring that, okay, this is my product. Does it actually solve the problem of my target audience? Does it solve the problem of my users? And there's so much more in store in this track for everyone that in the product design track. So these are just this is just barely scratching the surface of what you guys would learn. Then moving on to the product management track, what you'll be learning for the product management track. I won't even lie, your facilitators have a whole lot. It took me a whole while for me to actually pinpoint all this because the outline is very robust. Like for these 6 weeks, you guys are going to be learning a whole lot that you would even be more than a beginner by the time you are done with all the knowledge you'll be gaining. So for product management, you'll be learning the introduction to product management, how to assess the market assessment, frameworks for product strategies. Like a product manager needs to know how to strategize for their product, what they are bringing out into the market, how you would ensure that it is successful in the market. You have to learn all those. Then product roadmaps, understanding the timeline of how everything about your product would go, product architecture, product metrics. How do you want to ensure that? How do you want to gauge that your product is actually succeeding? What will you be using to gauge the success of your product? Then you'll be learning how to build GTM strategies and a whole lot more. Like I mentioned before, the curriculum is very, very extensive, and you'll be learning so much. By the end of this training, I know that you would definitely be proud of what you have learned. Then moving on to the technical writing track, what you'll be learning: introduction to technical writing, fundamentals of technical writing, understanding your audiences. You have to understand who you are writing for before you can actually say, okay, let me write content. Because if your audience won't understand what you wrote, then what's the essence of taking the time out to write what you wrote? Then you'll understand the technical content format. There is a way you write content that are for technical people compared to when you are just writing for content writing or others. So there are all these formats that your facilitators will be teaching you how to understand them, how to go about them, then putting it all together, all what you've learned. How would you put them all together to make a successful career for yourself in technical writing and a whole lot more? And just wait, guys. What your facilitators have for you is amazing. Then we'll be moving on to the cybersecurity, guys. This just as the product management track, this curriculum really gives me a tough time because there were so many things I wanted to add, but then this page it would not contain them all. Then first of all, what you'll be learning: introduction to sorry. I think, okay, yes, this is it. Introduction to cybersecurity, attacks, concepts and techniques, protecting your data and privacy, protecting the organization, next steps in your career as a cybersecurity personnel, and a whole lot more. Then we'll be moving on into developer relations. So for developer relations, what will you be learning? Introduction to developer relations, building technical expertise, community engagement, developer advocacy. You have to understand how to advocate for your developers. That's the main reason for being into developer relations. You need to be able to stand up for your developers, and content creation and documentations. Then you move on to how do you build a career for yourself in developer relations. Like, just wait, your facilitator is actually very excited to get into everything with you. So we'll be introducing some of your facilitators because our facilitators are not just random people. These are people that have been seasoned in their respective fields. Although we won't be sharing all of them because there are more. Some tracks have more. Some tracks have just one because of the capacity of the classes. So we can't, of course, go into sharing everyone, but we'll just be highlighting some. And then when you guys start classes, you'll be meeting your other facilitators. So we are first of all going into Olushola Oluyomi Michael. He's a seasoned product manager with a wealth of experience spanning over 5 years in the tech industry. His expertise extends across a broad spectrum, including computer hardware, web development, programming, database systems, and product development. He's a product evangelist currently at Bytes. Olushola demonstrates exceptional progress in client relationship management, contributing significantly to a remarkable growth of a media product. He has collaborated with large and renowned organizations such as Wallet Africa, Read Network, Nigeria, and Flutterwave. Like, guys, this is not just a random person. This is someone with 5 years experience and has collaborated with all these unicorns. Flutterwave, this is just amazing, and you guys are going to learn a whole lot from Oluyomi rather. Sorry, I made a mistake with that. Today, as a product manager at Slide, he excels in defining tech requirements, solving user pain points, managing stakeholders, and boosting team productivity. So that's is a whole lot to get into. Like, you guys should just wait for your classes to start. Then moving on to the next person is also a product management facilitator. His name is Tobechukwu Udeogun. He's an enterprising product and project manager with a remarkable track record of over 5 years in the industry. Like, you can see another person with over 5 years as a product manager. His career is marked by a passionate commitment to customer-centric innovations that set him apart with a strong foundation in Web2 based businesses. Tobechukwu has gone to explore the cutting-edge realm of Web3 technology. So if you play your cards right, you can even get Tobechukwu to give you some insights on how to go into Web3. So, like, just imagine Web3 is the hot cake right now. So having a facilitator that has some insights into Web3 is going to be very much amazing. He also specializes in blockchain and decentralized products. Truly amazing. As an undergraduate, he embarked on his own startup venture, an impressive feat in itself. Even more remarkable is his accomplishment of raising a substantial $25,000 in funding as an undergraduate. That is just an amazing feat. His wealth of experience has granted Tobechukwu unique insight into scaling businesses and pioneering transparent, user-focused solutions. Like, this is just amazing. It's just like different. He has so many layers in him that it is just amazing. And you guys should definitely be learning more about him when you start your classes. Then moving on to the next facilitator. Moving on to the next facilitator. This is Innocent Ugochukwu. Innocent Ugochukwu is a seasoned product. Sorry, is somebody speaking?
Yeah, thank you. Sorry, can you please mute your mic?
Okay, thank you very much. Innocent Ugochukwu is a seasoned product management professional specializing in fintech, e-commerce, and e-service domains. So if you're interested in fintechs, probably like Thingiverse, Flutterwave, and or Innocent is your guy. So just grab him by his coat and say, okay, I want to be with you. Teach me everything you know. He has a proven track record and he excels in identifying market opportunities, crafting strategic product roadmaps, and executing growth-focused strategies. Innocent holds a bachelor's degree in project management, BTech, from the University of Technology in Akure. Currently, he is pursuing his master's degree in project management from the same university. How many of us knew Nigerian universities actually taught product management? I was really shocked when I knew that. So, because I don't know, I don't think many universities teach that. So I was really surprised. He also has some certifications from some other courses that he has completed, like product management courses at the University of Alberta, Canada, and he has obtained certifications as a Scrum Master, among other qualifications. Innocent is just so much, he's so knowledgeable, and every organization is trying to copy him up. So moving on to the next facilitator. This is Emike. Emike Okomoyo is a seasoned senior UI/UX designer at Profine. She brings with her a wealth of expertise garnered over an impressive 4-year career. Her professional journey has led her to design cutting-edge mobile and desktop applications serving diverse markets from B2B to B2C and spanning multiple industries. If you guys see MEK's portfolio, you would understand that this is not just a random person. She has the knowledge, she has the skills, and you guys are very lucky to have her as a facilitator. She's going to be sharing a whole lot with you guys. MEK's foundation is in computer science, marked by a Bachelor of Science degree, and has provided her with a robust technical underpinning that complements her design prowess. So because of her background in computer science, she understands the technical aspect of creating designs that are feasible to be developed. So not just random designs that when the developer sees, I be like, this cannot be developed. So understanding all those things has really given her what, how do you call it, like she has an edge over others because of that knowledge that she has. Beyond the IX design, Emike enjoys reading captivating novels and embarking on exciting travel adventures. She also has a keen ear for music. So if you guys love to travel, if you like to listen to music, then you should take up Emike because she loves that. So then we're moving on to Aderoju Adewale. Aderoju Adewale is a cybersecurity engineer and holds an impressive academic track record, including a bachelor's in computer science from the University of Lorraine, a master's of science in financial engineering from World Quant University, USA, and an MBA from Quantic School of Business and Technology, USA. So you guys can see that this is a very knowledgeable man. He is just a wealth of knowledge. He is certified in various areas, including certified ethical hackers, certified network defender, and certified cloud security engineer, among others. Adewale is known for his scholarship achievements and international recognition in hacking competitions, representing Nigeria. Currently, he's an application security engineer at Unity Bank PLC, and he is the vice president of information and data security at Expendia, a top Canadian fintech company that has recently just been accepted into Google's accelerator program. That is just amazing. That is just amazing. Like, I don't even know what to say. You guys will definitely be learning a whole lot from Adewale when your classes start. Then moving on to the next facilitator, we have Oluwasegun Moses Olopade. He is a security specialist and a backend developer extraordinaire. Is all about crafting robust backend solutions, especially when it comes to PHP and Laravel framework. Oluwasegun's academic journey led him to earn a national diploma and higher national diploma in computer science from Moshood Abiola University. In Rashid Abiola Polytechnic, Abeokuta, Nigeria. Olusegun has pursued certifications from Cisco Networking Academy and Skills for All platform, covering a range of cybersecurity disciplines like Introduction to Cybersecurity, Cybersecurity Essentials, Cyber Threat Management, Network Defenses, Endpoint Security. Is currently working towards the Certificate of Cloud Security, CCSK. In practical application, Oluwasegun has excelled in platforms like the Niger Hackathon, securing notable achievements in consecutive year 2018 and 19. You guys can see cybersecurity guys, we are in for a lot. Then lastly, we'll be sharing Adewale. Adewale is a software engineer with focus on front-end development. He has a vast experience in building varieties of responsive web user interface. He is fluent in various front-end development and testing technologies, including HTML5, CSS3, ES6, React.js, Jest, GitHub, MongoDB, and Node.js. He also uses MATLAB for image processing, machine learning, and to make simple and complex standalone applications for computational analysis. He enjoys turning clients ideas into reality. His desire for great design, superb aesthetics, and high usability helps immensely when it comes to turning static design into functional code. He also has a degree in mechanical engineering and is relentless when it comes to solving problems, learning new tools, and keeping up with the latest software technologies. He currently works with Screw Africa. So this is going to be our DevRel facilitator, just in case you do not know. He has a whole lot of knowledge with regards to that. And there are so much more facilitators that hasn't been shared yet. So you guys will be learning more about them when your classes start fully. Thank you very much, everyone. I hope I've been able to do justice and just show small overview of what is in store for everyone. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Aisha. I mean, this is a lot. In fact, it's like we did not even choose small facilitators. We went above and beyond to get a lot of facilitators. Look at all the facilitators. Look at their track record. No be here. So because of time, we're going to go very quickly. I mean, you guys are so lucky. Just to reiterate that people are so lucky. So this boot camp is going to be a change notion for your lives, and I'm very happy for everyone that was successfully admitted into this boot camp. So very quickly, we're going to have Chukwuka Ogo come up next to talk to us about the curriculum project. He's also our DJ, just so you know. So do justice and give us 5 seconds of music, then come up next with your program. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everybody. So 5 seconds, I have a very good voice, so I can sing for 5 seconds. But
please don't sing. We'll prefer you just go ahead.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As 5 seconds is gone. So I would want to welcome everybody again to this wonderful boot camp. So it's nice to have everybody here. So I'll go straight to the point. Where at the end of the boot camp, if we would manage to get the knowledge which our strong, knowledgeable facilitators are going to help us with. At the end of the boot camp, we are going to be doing, each of us are going to be doing a capstone project. The capstone project is a project you are going to do based on the knowledge and the information you get from this boot camp. It is a project you are going to show to the world or to everybody who cares to look at what you have done. Don't say, this is what I have done. I did this by myself based on the knowledge I got. Because we, at the end of the day, we would give you a project to do. You can go and copy. It's possible that some of us will go and copy, but it's not advisable, because if you go to a work setting, you go to an office where you are supposed to come up with ideas on your own, you're supposed to think for yourself. One of the best things that you would learn is to think for yourself when you are presented with a lot of problems. You have to, okay, with this information I got from this boot camp, I will be able to apply this particular concept. So we want to get first hand of how you are going to solve this problem. So we would not want you to copy each other. We would not want you to copy what someone else have done somewhere else. We want you to do it by yourself with the information you have gotten from the boot camp. I hope everybody's on the same page with me. So the importance of the boot camp and the importance of the capstone project and how it benefits you is, when you finish the boot camp, you have something to present to your potential employer. You have something to present out there that, okay, this is what I have done for the past few weeks that I've been on this space. This is what I've been involved in. This is what I have done. This is what I have been able to achieve by myself. Not that there's a lot of copy and paste everywhere. So if you have been in the tech space for a number of time, you would know that even if you are not the kind of person that does a lot of content out there, you would go to this content, you see this particular post, you go to another person's page, you see the same thing. So if you code a lot, you see the same kind of code in several places, you know that, okay, this is, although it might not be, but it's not possible where you have a person using the same type of variable names, the same type of, there are a lot of ways to achieve a lot of things. So it does not make sense copying and copying. At the end of the day, you not get anything. So the bootcamp will enable you to think for yourself. I said the bootcamp, the capstone will enable you to solve problems, think for yourself, and be able to show the world that, okay, this is what I have been able to achieve. I am capable. I am, I am, I am valuable. I can be able to contribute positively to your organization and help your organization grow. So that is why the capstone is there, to show evidence, because without evidence, you can't explain. Nobody go hear what you want to. So the capstone is going to give you evidence that this is what I have done and this is how I did it, and I'm able to prove to you that I'll be able to solve problems for your organization. And how we can, okay, I think that's all. So how the capstone project will come about before the end of the boot camp, we will let everybody know. But you should bear in mind that there is a capstone project coming, and everything you have been taught, you should get a book. If you want to record, you record. If you want to anything you want to do, make sure that you are getting every knowledge you can get. Make sure you're getting every information you can get. Ask questions, a lot of them. Nobody will beat you. No question is useless. No question is stupid. Ask a lot of questions. Make sure that you are getting everything. Because at the end of the boot camp, you're expected to do your capstone project yourself, so that when you get out there, you don't come and disgrace us. So your capstone project also will tell whether you are getting your certificate or not. So there's a whole lot of capstone. There's a whole lot of projects in that capstone. So be prepared. Be prepared. So a lot of facilitators, they are very, very good, as you have heard the list of their achievements and what they are involved in. So they are very, very good. So we expect nothing less from you as you deliver on your capstone project. So thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much, Truth. So I hope we all heard what Truth said. We need you to work towards making your project a very presentable one. Make sure you're going to be doing it yourself. Make sure no one helps you to do your project. Every knowledge that you gain from the bootcamp training is what you are going to be using for your project, and is what you're also going to present to potential employers out there. It does not mean if you're a beginner or you've had 1 year or 2 years experience. What matters is what you are able to show. What matters is your skills, what you can do on your own. Because when you get to the workspace, nobody's going to help you. Nobody's going to teach you. They might just onboard you, but nobody is going to come and say, okay, write A here, write B here, because they expect you to have the knowledge. So, and this is what we're going to help you do. And we hope that you'll be able to do it with us. When some of you tried applying for this bootcamp, we noticed that some people went to chat GPT to copy and paste application and motivation statement, which is very, very wrong. Like total copy and paste, even where they said write the name of institution, someone still copied and pasted that. Like, how do you do that? And you expect that when you get to the workforce, you're going to be able to stand on your own. Please, let's try to work towards working on our own. And during this bootcamp, while you're working on your project, make sure that you do it on your own. Thank you. So Anu will be coming up next. As I explained earlier, Anu is our assistant community manager, so she'll be coming up next to know if you have questions. But before that, DJ, please give us 5 seconds of music. Just something to make us happy, I beg. It has been too serious in here. So please give us something.
Ọlọ́ládé mi Àṣàkẹ́.
Àwádé àwa lọmọ tó ń sọ tí ó ṣèké yé onímọ̀ládé gbé mi dé bẹ́ẹ̀ jìgàn ẹsẹ̀ mi ò délẹ̀ àlàyé mi stop ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ ó fẹ́ jẹ́ bí mo tún fẹ́ jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ó pọ̀sẹ̀ àgbáwo fẹ́nu fò fẹ́ sún sẹ́yìn àmọ́ra wa ṣe kẹ́ẹ̀ àbínibí yàtọ̀ sábìlìtì ẹ sọ fún wọn tó bá tẹ́rìsì wọ́n máa pa lórí ìtẹnukọ́ èmi promise àwọn tẹ fọ́ fún mi torí kò sẹ́lù mi mẹ́ni fẹ́ dàbí mi ẹ̀rí bí ẹ̀kọ́ lọ́rùn tóbi mo dàṣọ ẹbí for my country you can call me Mr. Money. 230 value bóyá ká tọ́nà ilẹ̀ tó mọ̀ 230 value bóyá ká tọ́nà ilẹ̀ tó mọ̀.
Thank you. So, Anu, are you here? It's time for your session. Anu, we are waiting.
Some technical.
Allowing everyone to drop their question. You've been listening for a while. Anu, we can't hear you. You're not audible enough. Okay, I'm coming.
Am I better? Can you hear me better now?
Yeah, it's perfect now.
Okay, so I was saying that we've been talking for a while, we've been sharing so many informations, but for right now, we want you guys to drop your questions. Are there anything you need clarifications on, so we can answer them? Aside from themes, because we'll be having another class entirely for that tomorrow. But if you have any other questions regarding the training or any other thing, please drop your questions so that we can sort them out. Thank you. We're giving some few minutes for you guys to drop your questions. And please, if anybody is seeing some questions, please bring it to my notice. Maybe my network is slow. I've not seen any questions yet.
Okay, so
Okay,
they're
somebody
supposed to unmute their mic. Raise your hand first, then we call you to unmute your mic and ask your question. So because we are recording this session, so we'd like you to speak up so that it can reflect in the recording. But if you drop your question in the chat box, it might not reflect in the recording. So yeah, please unmute your mic very quickly. We're working with time. I think someone has a question. I saw a question just now.
Yes, I can see the question. How many days in the week do the classes hold, and what's the time frame per day? Okay, thank you very much for that question. So your classes depends on the curriculum of your track. So for some tracks it will be 5 times a week. Some tracks it will be 3 times a week, but nothing less than 3 times. So your classes will be nothing less than three times a week, then maximum of 5 times a week. The duration of each class will be 1 hour. So to ensure that you do not get oversaturated with all the information and you still have time to go back to the recordings of the classes, so you can finish up on your tasks and assessments that will be assigned to you during your classes. So 3 times a week, let's just say. And the course outline for the track different. Of course, yes. After this meeting, we will be sharing the course outline and the class schedule calendar. So you would be getting notifications for each class, so you do not miss out on any class, because we also, as Victoria has shared before, attendance is going to be a very, very important criteria to you graduating and getting your certificate. So you have to ensure that you do not miss out on any of your classes, so that you'll be able to graduate and get your certificate. Okay, Duni, please unmute and ask your question. Thank you.
Hi, thanks, Miss Aishat. I wanted to ask about the attendance. So, you just said that it is very mandatory and important for us to graduate successfully. But so I'm just going to speak for
Sorry, can
myself here.
anyone hear Duni?
Yes, I can hear her.
I hear her. Can you hear me now, Miss Aishat?
Okay, yeah, I can hear you now.
Oh, okay. I'll just repeat what I said earlier. So you mentioned that attendance is mandatory and very important for us to graduate successfully. So I just wanted to speak for myself. I'm a student, and so I have classes, in the mornings and afternoons. So I wanted to ask if there's a way to go around me, I don't know, watching the recordings, just in case the classes fall during the times that I have classes here in school. And, I don't know if there's a way to prove that I did watch the recordings, just so I could, still be in attendance one way or another. But just if there is any way to work around that, please. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much for that question. Yes, we understand that a lot of people in the training, they have full-time jobs, they are students, so they have other engagements. So we've tried to ensure that the timing for each of these classes do not clash with the times that other people will be having engagements. But in case you have an engagement during the time your class will be holding, please ensure you reach out to either your facilitator, me, or Victoria, to ensure that we are aware that you'll be missing the class. You have to also give us a reason for why you are going to be missing your class, and ensure you actually watch the recordings of your classes, because understanding what your that's the main reason we are creating this training, for people to be able to learn and understand and transition into tech. So we want to ensure that everyone graduating from this has the quality that we expect from everyone. So I hope I hope I was able to answer your question.
To add to what Aisha said, just so we don't get overwhelmed with your reasons for why you won't be able to join the class. And please note that this is not this is not, the fact that we are doing this does not mean that you all will just go and not attend your class. Attendance is very important because you'll be marking your attendance as you join the class. Then you have a class rep, so you can always give your reasons for not joining a class to your facilitator or your class rep. And there'll be a limit to how many times you can't join a class. So if you exceed that limit, let's say in a week you don't join your class 3 times, you're going to be there's going to be a sanction for that. So but what we're trying to say is that you should have a very specific reason. And in your respective classes, you'll be choosing the time that you'll be joining, that you'll be having your classes. So if you know you have your normal school classes in the morning, you can tell your facilitator that, okay, why don't we have the classes in the afternoon or in the evening, and see how many other people would want that in your class. And hopefully you all can have your classes in the best time possible for you. So, but your reasons should be submitted to either your class rep or your facilitator. That's it. Just to add to what Aisha said. I think there's a question in the chat, Aisha.
Okay, thank you very much for that, Victoria. So, Adewale Iyaomolere. Sorry, I hope I was able to pronounce your name. You asked that after our graduation, please, what's next, or the opportunities awaiting us. Okay, so after your training, because you're in the product of Africa Slack community, we would obviously be having subsequent sessions and collaborations, trainings, and different things that would ensure that you keep excelling and keep scaling your skills and knowledge. Also, we frequently update our job and opportunities Slack channel with different jobs announcements. So you can also try that out and apply for jobs that are shared. We also have a partner. We have a partnership with Propel, which is basically like a job board that they provide job opportunities for techie. You'll be learning so much more about Propel. So like doing this your training, we have so much more in store for you apart from your regular classes. So we have a lot of plans in store for you after your graduation. I hope I was able to answer that question. Okay, I'm glad. Does any other person have questions before we move on to the next session?
Okay, I think that's all because we're out of time for questions and clarifications. Thank you very much, Aisha. You all should thank Aisha in the chat box. Thank you so much, Aisha. DJ, please give us music for 1 minute while Yemi prepares to give us the wrap-up session. Thank you.
Yeah, all right. Good afternoon, everybody. I hope you can all hear my voice. If you can hear my voice, please kindly reply in the chat box with an emoji. Okay. Yeah, so this is just wrap-up section, and I'll be walking us through what we have discussed earlier, and also talk about the teams in general. So so far we've been able to discuss how the program is going to run, and in the opening part of this today's section, Ms. Victoria tell us that there will be classes and there will be attendance, and there will also be assessments at the end of every week. So your attendance will be taken in your class, not prior or not before. During the class, whenever your class is holding, attendance will be going on, and each facilitator is going to see to that. And if there is any reason why you will not be in a particular class, you should have informed your facilitator beforehand or your class rep. We also discussed that there will be a capstone project at the end of the bootcamp rather, and we are all endeavored not to copy from whatsoever platform. And we are also introduced to our various facilitators, where we have amazing men and women that we take you guys through the course you have applied for. And then we have the interactive section where we had questions from all of you, and I believe everybody was available to listen to the questions and the replies. But if you don't get any, don't worry, don't panic. The recording of this will be shared to your email, and you can always rewatch this section. So now, talking about teams, I believe you guys are familiar with teams already based on one or two issues that you guys had. And I know if I call on one or two person here to tell us what they fix or the challenge they face, they will have a lot to say. But we won't be doing that because of our time. So we all had issues with teams, or let me just say Microsoft in general, because should I say because of the part of the country we are in? Because most people we're not able to even use their phone number to register. It's telling them that you can't use this number, you can't do that, you can't do that. So there are a lot of limitations to teams. And at Product Hub Africa, we are an organization that have everybody's interest in mind. So for your benefit, for your own benefit, we are going to be moving from Teams to Zoom. And there's no any cause for alarm, there's no any cause for panic. You should know that I'm with you guys throughout the process. So I believe everybody should have joined Teams by now. If you have entered my DM, you should have joined Teams by now. But if you haven't, I think I have the case of about 4 people left out of all of us that haven't joined. So if you haven't, there's no panic. We are still going to enjoy this training together, regardless of any challenges. So like I said earlier, we'll be moving to Zoom. And the reason for this is because of so that you guys can always have the recording of each of your classes. We tried to speak with Microsoft support on this, but there was nothing they could help us do to this issue we had. So, and we can't just keep having classes that won't have recordings. I think it's not too fair on you guys, because not everybody will be attending the class. So because of that, we'll be using Zoom for our bootcamp tool. And like I said earlier, there's no any cause for alarm. The transition is going to be very, very seamless. I will be putting you guys through. At the end of this orientation now, there will be a link that will be sent to each and every one of us course. Like I said earlier, I believe everybody's in Teams. So the link will be sent to your Teams class. The Google form will be sent to your Teams class. Just drop your name and your email and relax. You'll be added to the Zoom. But regardless of that, there will also be a walkthrough session tomorrow where I'll be putting you guys through on how the Zoom actually works, and how you can create a Zoom account if you don't know, and how you can sign up on, and how you can also copy out your email there even if you don't know your email. I'll basically be telling you everything necessary, everything you need to know regarding the tools, the Zoom, how to collaborate on Zoom, how to join the meeting, and how. So with that all said, I think that's a wrap session for my hand. Thank you, and God bless. So if there's any question, you can always enter my DM. I like the questions coming in. I like the way you guys are bombarding me with messages on Slack. You can enter Slack. If you don't know my name on Slack, it is yemi.feed.div, or on Teams, Adegboye Opoyemi. You will see me there. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Yemi. Thank you. Yemi has been a great help. So if you have any technical issue, if you have any issue with your teams or whatever, I'm very sure Yemi must have been helping. So, but like you said, yes, Ayolu, we're switching from Teams to Zoom. The reason is some people still have issues with Teams, and some people, even after they've joined Teams, it keeps logging them out, which is not healthy for us. We don't want a situation where some people will be able to join the class and some people will miss the class. And we also do not have access to records on Teams. Like he said, we have reached out to Microsoft, but they've not done anything concerning it. So for our for you all to have a seamless operation, we're going to move to Zoom. Like you can see, we've been on this meeting, this orientation session since, and nobody has had any complaints since. So we've noticed that Zoom is quite good, and we're going to use Zoom. We're also going to create channels for each class on Zoom, and we'll add it to your respective channels, your respective classes. So we hope that this is good for we don't like to leave anyone behind. We like to bring everyone together, and that's what we're also going to be doing. So that's all for Yemi's session, and we're almost done, guys. What's left now? I think we've answered every question. So finally, we would just like to encourage you all, like we said, please take this bootcamp with utmost importance. Like, make sure it is something of great importance to you. Put in your all, put in your best, because at the end of the day, there will even be a prize for the overall best. So you want to do your best. You want to put in the best that you can. And in your respective class, make sure you're putting in your best also. Take your attendance seriously. Take your weekly assessment seriously. And at the end, take your capstone project serious. And in the middle of your trainings, we're going to have different people come up from our job partners at Propel. They'll come to tell you about opportunities and jobs. From our industry experts that we have contacted, they'll come and encourage you guys and tell you what to expect after this. So many things, fireside chats, like we have so many things packed for you guys. Tomorrow is the final day for the orientation, and on Monday you'll be starting your training. So that is all we have for this orientation. I think the DJ can come and give us a music while we, and you people can dance, can comment, network with each other. Tell us where we can meet you, LinkedIn, Instagram. Tell us where we can meet you. Network with each other in the comment section while we do our goodbye.
Tina